Hi everyone, this is Salman Hidayat and today I will going to discuss malware and its type in a detail. Basically this is the series of introduction of cyber security of absolute beginners. So this is the fourth class of my series. So let's start. What is malware? Malware is a software that is designed to damage or destroy a computer and computer system. Basically malware is also a type of software. But this type of software all designed to destroy your computer, steal your information, your computers and hack your computers. So the generic term is the software and the malware, and the types of malware are, you can say, viruses, worms, Trojan horses, spyware and ransomware. So in this video I will discuss each and every type of this virus in detail. So you have no doubt in future what is the difference between worms and viruses. What is the viruses, what is the spyware, what is the Trojan horses and other likes stuff. So as I told you, this can infect our system, destroy data and take control of the system, these malwares. So as you can see, usually they come from the internet. So whenever you browsing the internet or downloading anything, you got these malwares. So also they came from the network share. When you are sharing data with your colleagues or some other person on the network, you got this type of malware from the sharing drive. Also the most important and prominent method is to sharing. Whenever you sharing your data with the help of USB or pen drive, you got this malware. So the first type is called viruses. So a virus is the most well-known type of malicious code. Basic malicious code means softwares. So malicious code that infected a host. It typically executed when an application is executed. The most important type of is that whenever some application is executed, then a virus can be executed. The virus its own self don't execute it. It depend upon some application. When for example when you click on the Excel or when you open an email. And in this email, if you have an attachment like exe file or jpg file or any other file type, the antivirus, the malicious code embedded in this application. So it will execute it with the help of some other application. It does not run its own itself. So it's typically executed is when an application is executed. This is the important definition, which characteristics of the virus. It replicates when an alternate activation trigger occur and delivers its objective, which usually are malicious. Whenever it is activated, it performs some malicious activities. For example, it installs spyware. When you install a software, additionally it can install a spyware or adware or some other type of malicious code in your PC. It can be used to steal your sensitive data from your computers. It also can be used to corrupt your operating systems. And the most popular type is the email method for spreading virus. So you always get viruses from your emails. So this is the most important type of the malware. Now as you can see, it can be attached with the APK file or exe file or other file type with the help of they spread out on the network. So it is dangerous. So the second type of malware is called worms. Malicious software. They all are the malicious softwares. Malicious codes that are travel throughout the network without the assistance of hot application and user interaction. So the basic difference is between worms and viruses is that the worm can penetrate itself. It does not require any application or any user interaction to propagate its to other system. So the characteristics of malware, it can be replicate itself without the interaction of the user. On the significant problem can occur on the virus is that they consume network bandwidth. Whenever you got viruses on your network, you can see your computer is slow down and your network is choking down. So this is the indication you have a worm on your systems or your network. It can replicate themselves hundreds of times and spread all over the system in the network, causing each of these systems to be spread the worms. So basically it replicates itself and making a copies, 1,000 copies or 10,000 or millions copies in itself and choke down your whole system. So this is the indication that you have a worm in your system. If you have all these things are slow down on your network, it means you have a worm on your network. It can travel autonomously over the network. A worm does not need a host application and does not require a user execute it. I will emphasize on this point, because in contrast, the virus always need an application to execute itself, to execute a virus. So this is the worm. Now as you can see from the picture, if I downloaded I copy up a single file from one computer to another, it can replicate 1,000 of copies. So see, this is the good example of worms. Now third type of malicious code is called Trojan horse. Basically what Trojan horse is? A Trojan horse is a program that look like a something desirable. For example, if you want to download an antivirus from the internet, you can see, oh, this is the free antivirus, I can download it and install on my computer. But on the backdoor, they also carry a malicious code which is called Trojan horse. So a Trojan horse is a program that look like a something desirable, such a software cleanup tool, but include hidden malicious code. So it will hide with the some usable program and execute on your system. It deceive users into executing it, installing a malware onto their computer. For example, free antivirus software is the best example, and free computer cleanup software. These are the example of Trojan horses, because they use the backdoor and they enter in your systems. So these are the very dangerous malicious code. So this is the example of the Trojan horse. As you can see, you can download an antivirus like AVG or any system cleanup tool. So it look like a legitimate program, but in the legitimate program they can install a harm program in your system, and these type of programs are called Trojan horses. Now the other one is called logic bomb. Logic bomb is a string of code embedded into an application that will execute in response of event. Basically this is the very sophisticated type of malicious code which is inserted in our usable application. And the event may be on it will occur on some event. The event may be occur on a specific date or specific program launch or any condition that programmer decide on. So this is the malicious code which is written by a very highly skilled programmer, and it will trigger on some specific date, condition, or you can say some desirable condition or program. So this is the illustration of the logic bomb. Embedded some legitimate program explode or perform malicious activities when certain conditions are met. As I told you, it is activate on some certain condition. After that we have a spyware and adware. A spyware and malware that is installed on user system without the user awareness or context. So with when you download anything like any software, in this software there are also you can download the malicious code which is called a spyware. User doesn't know what type of software they have downloaded. They download it automatically without the user knowledge. So it run quietly in the background, collecting the information of monitoring your activities such as keystroke. Whenever you type your password, this is called the keystroke, and it can take your screenshots, can save your credential or your personal information, and whenever you fill any form on the web, it can extract that information with the help of this type of malicious code which is called spyware. So another type of malicious code which is called adware. Adware is some like that of spyware. Adware is an annotated software that is designed to show advertisement on collect marketing type of data and you. So you can see now there are when you browsing the data, sometimes you got some annoying pop-up appear on your screen. So I will recommend you to download a Google Chrome plugin which is called ad blocker. So there is the icon is showing the red color head on their icon. So you can download and install on your computer to avoid this type of adware. Just like spyware, they are typically would not know adware is running on the computer until the notice usually advertising pop-up. So this is also come from the viruses. So now the dangerous type of malware is called the ransomware. Basically what is ransomware? Basically this is the very dangerous type of code. I have seen hundreds of times within the last 3 to 4 years. in my office or in my colleagues, they got the attack from the ransomware. So this is the very dangerous type of attack which is nearly to recoverable. So a ransomware prevents user. What is ransomware? So I will define you what is ransomware. The ransomware prevents user from accessing their system, personal files, and demands of ransom payment in order to regain access. So you cannot, if some ransomware attack occur on your system, you cannot access your file because all the files are encrypted by this malicious code. So they encrypt some or all the user files and demands cryptocurrency payment in exchange of the decryption of the key. Basically, you can decrypt your encrypted file with the help of some key, which you can get after giving the ransomware in the form of payment in terms of cryptocurrency. There is a very dangerous ransomware occurred in year 2017, which is called WannaCry attack. In 2017, infected more than 230,000 computers worldwide and demanding the $300 in Bitcoin payment per computer. So it will goes up to the $4 billion or if we sum together. So this is the worst attack I ever seen in my life, which is called the WannaCry attack. You can Google it with yourself. And in 2021 and 22, ransomware attacks are up to 350% upward. So they can increase with the passage of time. Acer is a company which hit about 50 million ransomware by a group of hacker which is called REvil hacker group. So this is the very popular ransomware attack. You can Google yourself, and it can harm millions of computers. So this is the very dangerous type of malware. So as you can see in 2017, they are spread all over the world. So this is the ransomware, and your file has been encrypted after getting, and your file are encrypted. You got this type of messages when you have infected with the ransomware. Your file are encrypted, your photos, documents, other important file have been encrypted with unique key generate for this computer next. And now they are asking the ransom. How do you recover your file? As you can see from the picture, your important files are encrypted. Many of your computer documents and no longer be accessed because you have been encrypted. How can you recover your files? Sure, you guaranteed you recover all files safely, but you have no much enough time. So they are asking for the money. How do I pay? Payment is accepted in Bitcoin only. So they are asking money in the form of Bitcoin. So this is the very dangerous type of attack I ever seen in my life. So this is the type of ransomware. So now in this lecture I will to pay for unlock. They are asking for the pay for unlock. So there is another type of malware which is called ransomware and rootkit. The rootkit is just like a malware. Rootkit is something different. Malware is that designed to gain a root access. Basically, what is rootkit? It will take the control and it escalate the privilege to the root user or administrator user and do all the bad things. So malware is that designed to gain the root or administrative access on a system by exploiting the known vulnerabilities that are enable privilege escalation. What it do is modify the core system files and be invisible to the operating system and go so they can be persist without the detection. So basically the government organization and spywares pay this type of hackers to this. So so finally I will tell you in my advanced lecture I will also prepare this type of malicious code like this type of malware and advertise on my lab server on Apache server, and I will advertise my malware or spyware, so one can download, and I will show you how to access the system from the victim system. So this is the advanced topics I will cover in lecture. So after that you also can create your viruses or malware your own self. So basically this is the beginner's course. If you are interested in a beginner course, and so you can carry on my YouTube series, and you can make a great career because there are a huge demand of cyber security profession all over the world. Again, thank you very much for your time and your patience and your interest in my lecture and your awesome comments. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel and recommend to others who wants to know about the cyber security and enhance their career. Again, thank you very much.